most, if not all, perceive crypto now as being in a bear market. But if crypto is dead, why is one of the biggest venture capital funds investing $4.5 billion in an ostensibly failing industry? Is venture capital coming to our aid? Maybe, in a way. There is something deeper to this than what is initially apparent. Let's examine what VC investment implies for the crypto sector in detail and how this could give you a competitive advantage when placing investments during a bear market. Welcome to Cryptique, a channel that gives critical evaluation or analysis, especially in dealing with crypto. Everything regarding money, finance, investing, cryptocurrency, and blockchain-related topics including ICOs, NFTs, and yield farming. Please subscribe and share this video. Also, do hit that like button. The venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, sometimes known as A16Z, was established in 2009 by Mark Andreessen and Benjamin Horowitz. They invest in businesses like Skype, Twitter, Facebook, and a lot more, and they're extremely solid at what they do. Once you discover some more details about the founders, their interest in the tech industry shouldn't come as a surprise. The Mosaic web browser was co-created by Mark Andreessen in 1993 when he was still a student. The first web browser to effectively include inline graphics with text was Mosaic. For early web users, it represented the new norm. In 1994, Andreessen privatized the Mosaic web browser and changed its name to Netscape Navigator. Horowitz entered the picture at this point. He was employed by Netscape after working as an engineer at Silicon Graphics. He received an immediate promotion to vice president of a whole department. The Mosaic code was then licensed by Microsoft, who eventually used it to construct Internet Explorer. Andreessen became AOL's Chief Technology Officer in 1998 after the company paid $4.2 billion to buy Netscape. He didn't stay for very long, though, as Andreessen and Horowitz established Loud Cloud, a cloud computing firm, in 1999. This was later given the moniker Opsware and sold to HP in 2007 for $1.6 billion. These two men obviously have a feel for the entire tech industry, and it has one crucial implication. Once your name is permanently etched in the records of technology, people will virtually shower you with cash. They therefore launched their new venture capital firm with the intention of establishing a new kind of partnership with technology startups after selling their businesses for a combined $5.8 billion. They decided to make a ton of money while also imparting their knowledge and skills to the upcoming generation of business owners. It's not a charity, after all. They are a sizable upscale VC firm. What is this related to crypto? Why bother caring at all? Excellent comment. Andreessen Horowitz started investing in various crypto businesses in 2013, and boy, have they chosen some winners. They assisted in raising $25 million in 2013 for Coinbase's growth. They also bought into Ripple before the seed round had begun. Then, in 2018, they fully committed to investing in crypto and launched what is now known as Crypto Fund 1, raising $300 million for more projects. They also generated $515 million for Crypto Fund 2 in under 2 years. They collected $2.2 billion in July 2021 for investments in crypto and, you got it, Crypto Fund 3. There was $4.5 billion in Crypto Fund 4 as recently as last month. That is staggeringly massive. $3 billion is put aside for venture investments in ideas at any level of development, while $1.5 billion is designated for seed investments. Here are some of the activities that Andreessen Horowitz invested in to demonstrate just how committed they have been in this field. I'll be talking more about these in a second. Okay, You're probably thinking, yeah, I get it now. This venture capital fund heavily invests in crypto businesses. Then what? Take a peek at their reasoning for investing so much in the industry. That explains why they have had such success as a venture capital firm. Additionally, it provides insights into the potential of blockchain technology, which you might or might not want to start utilizing in your own portfolio. This is not a financial advice. According to Mark Andreessen, a lot of the most intelligent individuals in computer science are gravitating toward blockchain technology, which is crucial for the sector's growth and something we can't ignore. Yes, the market is currently declining as of this moment. However, that doesn't change the fact that a ton of talent is moving away from Google and Amazon to enter the Web3. This is only the start. One of the most significant technological advances in recent years, according to Andreessen, is distributed consensus. That's really the entire purpose of the blockchain, the capability of a decentralized system to share information without the requirement for a single authority. There is more to this potential than just money. Any application that now uses a middleman, including voting, insurance, and e-commerce, could benefit from distributed systems. So, going into this bear market, what is A16Z's approach? The market is currently down, but they accept that this is a normal and unavoidable phase of the business in their 2022 State of Crypto newsletter. Undoubtedly, we may be entering this gloomy, unsettling, and chilly winter. However, A16Z doesn't seem to be worried about this in any way. "It's better to build" is their catchphrase for this kind of season. In these conditions, construction is preferable. As internet veterans who have survived the dot-com boom, the demise of AOL, and the emergence of selfie sticks, they have seen it all and have continued to invest in new technologies while making billions in the process. For them, the most recent playing field is Web3. I suppose I could attempt to explain the logic, but I believe they did so more effectively. The finest chances of the decade, such as cloud computing, social networks, online video streaming, cell phones, etc., were missed by any potential founders who swore off technology and the internet in the wake of the early 2000s dot-com crash. The moment has come to think about the Web3's equivalent successes will be. In other words, don't leave the ship. Just now, it is improving. This serves as a powerful reminder to concentrate on value creation and is the right moment to do research and grow. A crypto enterprise that genuinely makes money or provides a service that users want would survive a bear market much better than the most recent meme. What if I inform you that A16Z is a target for theft? Actually, it's not all that evil. It might be a good idea to start giving interest to where they and other VC firms are investing their money, given that they have a group of more than 70 crypto analysts and that they have the workforce of the entire Chiefs football team dedicated to just determining which projects are worthy of their $4.5 billion. You may despise venture capitalists, and that's okay, but that shouldn't stop you from learning from them. But don't mistake it for following them without thinking. They aren't perfect, but they have undoubtedly made some solid decisions in the crypto field. I do have some really serious worries. First, it's crucial to acknowledge that VC firms raise capital for investments. In other words, it's not their money that's periodically invested or gambled. For better or worse, when you invest, it's your money. Even though earning money is thrilling, losing it is even more heartbreaking. Just ask the owners of Luna UST.
Cunt! Balls! Oh my...
Second, the typical crypto investor may not always be able to invest in chances for angel investments and seed capital. So monitor closely on what they do, read the justifications provided by their small army of analysts, and then conduct your own investigation, is what I'm trying to convey. Keep your pace slow but steady. Even if it means passing up a project, be sure to research the investment you're considering. Because new projects will constantly come around, other ones will appear always. So, if you think this video has clarified some things for you, please consider liking it and clicking that bell button to be notified of our new videos. Also, you might want to consider subscribing to our channel. It'll really help us out. Back to our video. Another issue is what the impact of so much VC money will make on the most basic concept of crypto, decentralization. In this area, no one organization is meant to hold absolute control, yet they already sort of do. Have you ever participated in a crypto's project's proposition? If so, you've probably observed that your 100 token votes pale in comparison to a whale's 5.3 million. And this centralization is more than simply irritating. It might be even hazardous. Cyber attacks like Axie Infinity's Ronin Bridge provided a startlingly simple technique to forge bogus withdrawals in order to amass the necessary 51% of validators to escape with more than $600 million. Additionally, anyone who is part of the Luna Anchor UST group has definitely observed the Luna Foundation Guard's concentration of authority in Terraform Labs. Decentralization is still one of the fundamental principles of the crypto world, nevertheless. What impact will significant VC funding on cryptocurrency initiatives have on decentralization, then? Will those who get in early and at the lowest price perhaps gain excessive power? Will project founders be so grateful to their VC backers that they choose to safeguard and benefit the smart money at the expense of retail investors? All of them are reasonable possibilities. And Horowitz doesn't put any importance on how this will impact anyone other than their own investors in any of the sections in his talk about collaborating with founders and engineers that they invest in. In 2016, Mark Andreessen, a member of the Facebook board, came under fire for advocating on behalf of Mark Zuckerberg, who was attempting to keep majority voting control of Facebook while simultaneously selling off the company's stock. After Zuckerberg sold his shares, it was intended to convert them into this new class of shares without voting privileges. It seems like the ideal plan. Profit while experiencing no power loss. And Mark Andreessen, whose duty it is to act in the company's and its shareholders' best interests as a board member, put in a lot of effort on Zuckerberg's behalf to make that happen. Now, those Facebook shareholders were suing the company. Zuckerberg eventually changed his position. However, I learned from this that power protects power, not little investors. When it came to Facebook's power, he was most obviously not interested in decentralization. Is there any hope left after hearing this? Yes. VC investments have two sides to them. Many projects wouldn't exist, and even more wouldn't continue without VC funding. This market is still developing, and developing markets provide a wealth of opportunity. These include regular people who conduct thorough research and exercise caution when making investments in order to make loads of money. Though we may learn from the major players, keep in mind that enormous money can and will affect investments. Do you believe A16Z will always have your back? You probably already know the response. And with that, this concludes our video. Acquired a lot of knowledge from this? We recommend checking out our other relevant videos from our channel. Also, consider sharing this video to any friends or family members who might find it useful. Until next time!